This is a video about how to convert a quadratic equation from standard form to vertex form. So first we just find the vertex, which is negative b over 2a. Then we plug that into the function to find the vertex, the full vertex of the function, because that will give us our h and our k value for our quadratic equation in vertex form. I'm just going to write the quadratic equation in vertex form here. So we need to find the x-coordinate of the vertex, the y-coordinate of the vertex, and fortunately we can just take the a value in the standard form of the quadratic equation and just use that as our a value. Just as a reminder, the standard form of the quadratic function is this. So we're just going to use the same a value when we turn our quadratic equation in standard form into vertex form. So we will find the y-coordinate by plugging in this x value that we get into the function, and that will make more sense when we do an example. Okay, so let's use this example. So we have this function here in standard form for the quadratic function. Let's identify our a, b, and c terms. So a is negative 2, b is negative 12, c is positive 7. So first, let's find the x-coordinate of the vertex with our formula, negative b over 2a. This gives us positive 12 because negative 12 becomes positive, divided by 2 times negative 2. This gives us 12 divided by negative 4, and that gives us negative 3. So that's our x-coordinate for our vertex. Recall that our x-coordinate for our vertex is also going to be where the axis of symmetry is. So the axis of symmetry will simply be x equals negative 3. Our next step is to plug in x equals negative 3 into our function. So I'll write that here. So we'll have negative 2 times negative 3 squared minus 12 times negative 3 plus 7. This gives us negative 2 times 9 plus 36 plus 7. This gives us negative 18 plus 43. And this gives us positive 25. So now we have our coordinates for our vertex. Our vertex is at negative 3, 25. With that, we can plug that into our quadratic equation in vertex form. So I'm just going to rewrite the general form here. And then we're just inputting the x-coordinate as h and the y-coordinate as k. We have to be careful about this negative here. So this gives us, we just retain our original a value. Let's just recall what our original a value was up here. Our original a value was negative 2. We just take that same original a value, negative 2, times x. It's minus negative 3, so plus 3 squared, and then plus our y-coordinate of our vertex, which is 25. So this is our same equation, but now it's in vertex form. So the key was really just retaining the a value and finding the x and y coordinate of the vertex.